It's time to explore self-compassion. When I started my low-carb keto healing journey, my mantra was, I love myself to do something different, which was something I learned from Sunny Dawn Johnson going to her retreats and classes. I rolled with that for over a year. It really got me fired up and kept me going down the rabbit hole of negativity. When I walk or run on my treadmill, I like to use my time wisely. So I typically spend my time watching YouTube videos of the movers and the shakers in the self-help, self-love, self-healing realm. One particular day, I was on my treadmill and I came across a woman by the name of Kristin Neff, who was talking about self-compassion. And this was a totally new concept for me. Her message blew me away, and I want to share it with you because it is so powerful. She has YouTube videos and books. I highly recommend you consume her content. The driving force of self-criticism is fear. The driving force of self-compassion is love. Fear fills us with insecurity, while love fills us with confidence and security. Self-criticism challenges that you're not good enough, while self-compassion shows what's good for you. We need to stop judging ourselves and attaching labels such as good or bad, beautiful or hideous, etc. We need to simply accept ourselves with love as we are right now, today. You're allowed to be nice to yourself and cut yourself some slack when you make mistakes. Tap into your inner desire to be happy and healthy by developing self-compassion. When you actually care about yourself, you think the thoughts and take the actions necessary to facilitate learning and growth. You'll find that you'll be naturally drawn to changing the damaging patterns of behavior you currently have. A healthy sense of self-compassion involves valuing yourself deeply, making headway towards decisions that create present and future well-being. Face up to the ways that you're currently causing harm to yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Create a plan of action to stop the behaviors causing harm. There is no need to be cruel to yourself in the process. Challenges and struggles are part of the collective human experience. The first step towards self-compassion is to recognize that you are suffering at some level. You aren't making yourself a better person by beating yourself up. The result of beating yourself up is reinforcing your beliefs of being insecure and inadequate. How many times have you experienced beating yourself up, then taking those feelings out on someone else? When you're feeling ugly on the inside, that ugly gets pushed to the outside. There's a saying there, and it goes like this: if you don't heal what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you. The same goes for yourself. If you don't stop hurting yourself and start the healing process, you'll end up lashing out on the people around you, which most often are the people you love the most. If you won't or can't make changes for yourself, at least move forward with the thought of making these changes for the people you love. If you're coming across as short, uncaring, or demanding to others, take a look at the inside. I bet you'll find that's how you're treating yourself. Start a self-compassion journal. Each night, before you go to sleep, and write about anything you felt bad about, anything you judge yourself for, anything you judge someone else for, and any experience that brought you pain. Process and journal through each event by being present here and now while you're writing, being mindful of your energy and emotional fitness at the time of that event, using a sense of common humanity, thinking kindness towards yourself as you write. Write about how you felt for each event. Be accepting and non-judgmental about that event, and write down similar experiences you've had with others or experiences others have shared with you. You are not the first person to have these kinds of events. You are not alone. Write some kind words of comfort to yourself for your part in the event. Forgive yourself for any shortcomings, take a deep breath, and move on.